I've been in a few car accidents myself. Luckily, they were both at fault. I mean, I don't know what's luckily. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Jenny Wu, and my channel's name is Jenny Wu Finance Warrior. In today's video, I'm going to talk about all the luxury subscriptions that I think is worth paying for. The concept of subscriptions bothers me, you know, like you pay every month for something, but you never own it. You pay to use something. Ugh, it bothers me, you know. With that said, although I hate subscriptions so much, I think there's a few subscriptions out there that are actually worth your money, and I'm gonna go over those in this video. Alright, my first worth it subscription is going to be Every Dollar Plus. So if you follow David Ramsey, my first worth it subscription, well, I'm not wearing rings. Let me get my rings on. I'm naked. My first recommended subscription is actually called Every Dollar Plus. So I don't know if you follow Dave Ramsey, but he's like obviously one of the most famous financial gurus, all about like no debt, no credit cards, cash is king sort of ideologies. And he always promotes a zero-based budget in all of his videos. I love the thought of a zero-based budget because you're basically giving every dollar a job. So if you don't know what Every Dollar Plus is, it is a really nice, simplified app to do your budget on. Basically, the difference with Every Dollar Plus is that all of your transactions are linked because you put your bank accounts, your credit cards all into Every Dollar, and then it logs all of those transactions as soon as they're posted. I don't have to manually track anything unless I'm paying cash, and I rarely ever pay cash, but it's totally worth it. I love Every Dollar Plus, and I've been using Every Dollar Plus for probably well over 5 years or so. Oh, actually, let me correct myself. I haven't been using Every Dollar Plus for over 5 years. I've only started a subscription this year for a few months. And before then, I was manually tracking every single purchase, every single income, every single thing that hit any of my bank accounts / credit cards. It was all manual. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like I said, I did it for several years. But regardless, I love Every Dollar as a platform. If you don't want to pay for Plus, you don't have to. I didn't do it for 5 years, and I was just fine and dandy, especially if you're single. You don't have like someone else on your cards. It's so easy to just track your own stuff. Just manually, it's free, okay? But Every Dollar Plus, I believe, is $130 a year. All right, number 2, I'm gonna put this in the same category. So this is gonna be gym memberships / classes / IFIT. And I say / because anything fitness related is gonna go into this category. I think fitness is a huge part of everybody's life, and I know you can get a home workout. I mean, obviously, I have a whole home gym that I've made several videos about. I love my home gym, I do. I'm currently not using my gym membership because I put it on a freeze, but that's only because it's coronavirus right now and I don't want to work out with a mask on, and that's literally the only reason why. I actually love going to the gym. I love the experience. I love like the whole going somewhere, everybody's there with a purpose, you feel so energized. And before I went to an actual gym, I used to take these classes. It was called Attribution. It's kind of similar to like Orange Theory, I guess, in a way, except you don't have those full body trackers and you're not trying to get in a splat zone or whatever it's called. But it's very similar. It was super fun. I loved it a lot, except Attribution is extremely expensive. So I ended up dropping that. I used a Groupon for it, so I saved money on it. And then after my Groupon expired, I kind of went and transitioned into getting an actual gym membership when I needed one. So I mentioned a gym membership, which is probably my favorite of the 3. The second one was classes. Like I said, classes are not resumed right now, and also they're a little bit too rich for my budget, so I wouldn't pay for classes. Instead, I would pay for IFIT. So IFIT, if you don't know, is an interactive trainer that's in your treadmill. Well, that sounds kind of weird. So it's an interactive platform, and you have this tablet on your treadmill that is basically like an online library that gives you access to all these videos with like these personal trainers, and you can go in like actual places in the world. Like if you want to hike Mount Fuji or hike the Grand Canyon, you can do those. You can so as you can see, you have your workout that you're currently working on, and then you can kind of browse. They have a lot of challenges. Like there's so many things on there, and my favorite thing about IFIT is that whatever video you're watching, your treadmill automatically adjusts to whatever terrain you're on or whatever the studio is teaching, you don't have to touch it. So it's a completely hands-free experience, and it makes it so easy because then you don't have to think about what workout you're doing. You kind of just see how long is the workout, what is the intensity of this workout, and then you just do it. And it's so easy. I love it. Each year of IFIT, it's like $180 for individual, but definitely they'll pay full price. I got my card off eBay. I bought it today for $75, and it's normally $500. For the family membership for a year, it's like $468, and I got it for $75. So yeah, definitely do your digging. Look on eBay. I've been checking eBay, OfferUp, Mercari for several months straight, and I finally found a great deal and I snagged it up. I think IFIT is going to go up in price. This is just like a FYI. If you are a Nordic Track user, I would suggest that you stock up on these IFIT membership cards because they're definitely going to increase in price. And they're already increasing in price. Ever since I started using it, it's like tripled in price already, and it's just been like less than a year. So yeah, every time you buy a membership card, you could just stack it on top of your membership that you already have, and every time you buy a new machine, you already get a full year free. My third favorite luxury subscription that I think is totally worth your money is YouTube Premium. Like, YouTube is just, I would say, is the #1 platform out there, like in general. Like, Google and YouTube, like, they're just killing it, you know? So the ad-free experience is a huge for me because I don't know what it is about ads, but they make me so angry. Like, I get stressed out and angry, and I take it like a personal attack. You know, like, I want to watch these ads to support these creators, but sometimes, I mean, like, especially if you follow, like, financial creators, they put an ad, like, every 30 seconds, and I'm like, I cannot watch this video with these ads. Or like if they don't have the skip button, and it's just like drives me crazy. So YouTube Premium is great because the creators I'm watching, I'm still able to support them, and I don't have to watch ads. I absolutely love YouTube Premium. $17.99 a month is not bad for an ad-free experience, especially when you share it. My boyfriend's on my plan, also my best friend and his boyfriend are on his plan, my plan. So my family consists of 4 people, and if I could get more people in my family, then I would have to pay even less. So technically I only have to pay for half of my membership because he pays for the other half. So I only have to pay $9 a month for no ads. And with how much I watch, it is completely worth it. I love it so much, especially if you consume as much as I do. If you don't watch YouTube that much, then don't even bother. But if you watch like just a fraction of how much YouTube I watch, it's completely worth it. Alright, next we're going to talk about your streaming services, your Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, HBO, Star... Next. What's that about? Stars? So basically all your TV streaming services, which ones I think is worth it. Personally, my favorite is Hulu. I would do like the $11.99 plan, the one that is like no ads because I hate ads. I would not pay for the live because it's $65, and then live without ads is like $72, and that's like way too expensive. Like, that's like the price of like cable almost, you know? It's crazy. Netflix, I think, is worth it. It's pretty cheap, and the good thing about Netflix is I share it with 2 other people. So I don't even have to pay for Netflix. It's like $4 a month for me, and it's great. But if I had to choose Hulu or Netflix, I would definitely choose Hulu because I just watch everything on Hulu. Like, I could do without Netflix, but I enjoy the option. Disney Plus, I think it's definitely worth it. The good thing about Disney Plus is it comes free for a year with Verizon. So I was actually on a free trial with Verizon, and then now I just use a friend's membership, so I don't even have to pay for Disney Plus anymore. It has like so many good movies on there, so yeah, definitely love Disney Plus, but just don't pay for it. Especially don't pay for the premium one that, you know, you had to pay so much to watch Mulan. Like that was definitely not worth it. So yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of free trials for Disney Plus, so I would say just use a free trial or like share it with a friend. On the same note, just because Amazon is kind of like a streaming service, I mean, they have Amazon Prime, but I really rarely ever use Amazon videos because there's not a lot of good shows on there. And okay, last but not least is my newest subscription that I haven't even started paying for, but I will start paying for it in 3 months. And it is my Arlo subscription for Arlo Smart. So basically, we added all of these security cameras to the house. We added 5 on the outside. They're like floodlights, spotlights, recording, 4K, color night vision. Super cool. Has like the alerts. You can talk two-way. We got it from Costco. It's on sale. It's like $1,000 because we got the solar panels too. So we don't even have to charge it. Actually, with our newest edition, it'd be like $1,300. But We got like a floodlight too. It's like super nice. Everything is amazing. Took us less than 2 hours to set it up. So basically what Arlo Smart does is it records and stores everything to the cloud. So that's basically what it does, is it stores everything, I believe, for 1 month. And it records everything in 4K or 2K if you choose for cheaper price. It lets you play back videos. It allows you to call like E911 or like put a siren on if it's someone sketchy. But it's really nice. I mean, text between animals, motions, people, and it like records whatever they're doing. And it's kind of like cool because like now I know when my mail is here, like as soon as someone walks up, I'm like, oh, someone's walking up, because we have all the cameras outside. And I was like, oh, this is cool. So it's actually pretty nice. So I'm super happy that we finally invested in protecting our property. We are in a rental property, but the one that we got, you don't have to wire it into anything. You just like, it's like wireless. So it's super easy. And now whenever we move, we could just take it with us. But yeah, I think it's totally worth it because I wouldn't have gone the Arlo brands if I wasn't going to pay a subscription. This isn't just specifically for Arlo, but if you use a Ring alarm, or you have Ring Home Security, or what's the other one? SimpliSafe. If you had that one, like whichever platform that you have for home security, I think whatever subscription is along with that is totally worth it because you're already paying to have home security. So if it's just a matter of being able to store and refer back to something, I think it's totally worth it. For example, my boyfriend and I will be adding dash cams to our cars. And then I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a monthly subscription for that because then you have to store everything to the cloud and to be able to access and view it. I think that's totally worth it. I've been in a few car accidents myself. Luckily, they were both at fault. I mean, I don't know if it's luckily, but it's never been my fault for an accident. But if it ever came down to something, if I needed a dash cam for something, I mean, I'd rather have it than not have it and wish I had it. So just to do a quick recap, here's the things that I think is totally worth it. Every dollar plus, any sort of gym / class / IFIT, YouTube Premium, and any sort of home alarm security system that you have / dash cam. And 5 is gonna be your streaming services, but always share with a friend because pretty much I'm sure you know someone who wants Netflix or Hulu or YouTube Premium, and you're just gonna find out those people because I bet they like saving money too. Well, that's it for this video. Let me know down below if you agree with my choices of the luxury subscriptions that are worth it. Let me know if there's something else that I'm missing that I totally should add to my list. I would love to know. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It definitely helps my channel grow. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell icon so you know the next time I make a video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!